your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Now, grab your glass for that water. Get your picture of that water. Lift that picture of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, lift, pour, then drink. Now, move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Oh, family, move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Fast. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Or should we say, good morning. Hey, take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink your water, fam. As you can see, I'm running late. And man, what happened was this. I have absolutely no excuse. We had a great show last night. Sister Regina put her foot in it last night and answered some questions. I want to thank Brother Gye-Nyame for calling in, and hopefully some of y'all were able to catch the episode. We didn't go through the folk tale once again, but hey, we still got some good information. Got some good information in the sense we did go through a folk tale. A folk tale about demonstrating reciprocity, right? That principle of Ujima, which is so appropriate because that is her day. That principle of Ujima, cooperative economics and reciprocity. You know what I'm saying? It was It was a powerful piece. I'm looking forward to her TED Talk. She said she want 100,000 views. We can help her get as close to that as we possibly can by doing the little that we are able to do here on Gye-Nyame Journey. Shouts out to Sister Navita. I see you out there. Good morning, Brother Hot Tim. Positive energy to your cipher. Thank you. And I hope that you are healing well out there. We got a meeting on Kaumba. Just letting you know. Also, family, I want to say great Ujima to you. And I want to give all the Ujima babies a round of applause. Yep, we got one that we know of. One Ujima baby was in the house, and she was in the house last night supporting her sister. We got Sister Cynthia from Sister in the Fire. She's a Ujima baby. You know what I'm saying? And family, represent your day. If you can't watch us any other day, represent your day. Sorry for sending out the black signal late. You know, it goes down here, Gye-Nyame Journey, and we running just a couple of minutes late. What? Shouts out to Brother Ryan Holmes, you know, also known as Quasi Low. Shouts out to you, my friend. Our condolences from the family go out to you. Brother lost his father this week, and we added him to our list of those that will be toasted. Family out there, those of you that want to send in people that you want to add to the toast, loved ones that you want to add to the toast. And I want to be very clear. I'm talking loved ones. I don't want people sending me lists of people just because you can send lists. You got lists of people. Send loved ones. All right. You know, because like I said, the energy we want to breed in this tribe is an energy of that will pull us together. So, you know, don't be sending us names just to send us names because you want to try to out-name people. Now, what we will do is eventually we will grow to a point where we may have to just have a whole separate show for the reading of the names once every 24 hours. I would love to be able to do that. That's part of us growing and being able to have, as Sister Regina called it, the capacity and what's the other term she used? Capacity and the infrastructure to be able to, you know, toast on a regular basis and toast in a proper fashion. So eventually our list will get so long that we may have to have somebody, or I may have to get up earlier and just read that whole list, and then we'll just have our discussion in the morning and do our toast. But we want to make sure that those names get read at least every 24 hours. Once in every 24-hour period is the least we could do as far as our 224 self-help challenge. For those that don't know and are new to the toast, we try to start our day off as healthy as possible. We drink our water, and we also drink our health drink. So I'm going to finish up this last little bit of I had so much. Now I only got a little. You know, I hate to go from balling to falling so quickly. My God, it was so good, and so I don't know what happened. I just lost control. I'm trying to hold on. But while y'all out there, family, make sure you support the journey. First one, of course, you know, check out our first of many e-courses to come. This is the Gye-Nyame Journey 7-day free. It's a free 7-day e-course. You'll get, all you need is your email address. You're going to get day 1, 7 days, right? Day 1, unleashing the power of Nguzo Saba. Day 2, understanding how to use folktales, myths, and legends. Day 3, wisdom mining. Day 4, pouring a power of libations. Day 5, pulling it all together. Day 6, the power of meditation. Day 7, the 224 self-help process. And the 21-day Nguza Saba challenge. Family, we doing it. We trying to do our damn thing around these parts. Also, this weekend, this Kuumba coming on October 26th, we will be having our monthly mall. You know, can I still call it monthly if we missed last month? But you know what I'm saying. Also, make sure those of you out there that want your Daily Toaster shirt, you want to support the Daily Toast, this project we working on here, this Daily Toast here. This is what you do. You go and you check out some of this merch. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, I want me a Daily Toaster shirt. I want a red one. I want a blue one. You know, we ain't got all those, but hey, we got what we got. Let me go and send it out. Bow. There you go. Go and get that. Right? And also we have that tip jar. So go and check us out. HTT. I got to type the whole thing in or it won't show up. And the reason I type it in is for some reason when I get off my screen in on my Chromebook, everything drops. You know, so it's like the whole chat starts over. And for those that like using Cash App, our Cash App is $ capital G, capital N, capital J, capital M, EDIA. Capital cash sign, capital G, capital N, capital J, capital M, EDIA. Right? You also can find us on PayPal as well. So support the journey because we stroll out here trying to support you. All right, so family, without any further ado, because I still got to do some ironing. And you know, the ironing kind of helped me get myself together. Now, so let me say this. I have been listening to Man Not by Tommy Curry. Well, first, I just finished From Chaos to Community. Where do we go from here? From Chaos to Community by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Excellent read. Now I'm listening to Man Not by Dr. I think it's Tommy Curry. Man, listen, family. Goddamn. Listen. If you want your mind blown, and I'm like on the 3rd chapter, if you want your mind blown, pick up Man Not by Tommy Curry. Because, I mean, so far, he just slaughtering the whole concept of white womanhood. I mean, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? He says that the whole foundation of Western womanhood, right? West Asian womanhood is the whole foundation of it requires that the image of the black man be that of a rapist and a savage. Actually, this whole system is structured on that. Once again, building off of our failures. Sister Navita said, I recommended that book. I seen your recommendation for the book. It's been on my list for a long time, but I do thank you for bringing it to the study group and actually raising some conversation about it in our circle. I bought it from Zawadi Bookstore. Sent a link to Kwame. Yeah. Okay, Navita, I got you. But it's oh my God. Listen, nah, he like he just oh man, now I'm sitting up here like, wow. Damn, I thought we had it bad. Shit, I read this book, I'm like, damn, we got it bad. I knew it was something wrong. I'm like, you know, it's one of those books that once you start reading, you be like, can't help but to go back to Martin Luther King's piece. Chaos or community. You know what I'm saying? Chaos or community. Because it's like, alright, but family, let me remind you, you are now standing in the congregation of mighty, the home of the stubborn minority. This is the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I'm your host, Brother Hatem. This is the Daily Toast. And this is a great Ujima. Man, and will we strive, like Tommy Curry, to blow up your old paradigm. Listen, that book, I was going to play some stuff, but it's on my out. Listen. He is taking no hostages. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he did his research. He's an excellent writer. He just slapping feminism in the face. He's slapping white supremacy. He just picking it up and just cat. You know what I'm saying? Cat. You know, I mean, he's exposing the fallacy of the Western idea of manhood, of womanhood, and how it is built up upon the destruction of black manhood. It's all built up. It's like we are the few that keep this shit burning. And just by us taking control of the image will go a long way of smashing the shit. I mean, Navita, that was an excellent choice for the study group. I would challenge the study group to read that book. Matter of fact, I might come out and to the study group if they're, well, I don't know. That is a near-night. But I don't know, man. Because listen, I would have to at least make a couple of those discussions, because some of those discussions is gonna get hot in that room. Listen, it's gonna get hot in that room. Especially when we start looking at the fact that many of the institutions that we're trying to establish are based on white supremacy, but we don't know it. Oh, the way we try to function. Oh, I mean, he's getting into it, and he's just tearing it up. You know, a lot of shit we gotta just stand up and just tear out. Take your card out, just I love that. Go out and tear up those organizations. It's not true. Listen, Tommy Curry, man, we need to bring Tommy Curry to Columbus, Ohio. We need to bring Tommy Curry to Columbus, Ohio, because I'm trying to tell you, oh my God, it is on my reading list, man, not and chaos or community. Man, listen, it got Navita up sending photos. I'm trying to tell you, listen, family, get the book. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to do a small article in our next newsletter about that book. You know what I'm saying? It's complicated, and it's like, but it's needed. It's a powerful, powerful, powerful book. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he's so harsh, but he's so harsh. Let me tell you this. He's so harsh. Now y'all know I listen to all types of stuff. I was riding with my daughter yesterday, with my kids yesterday on the way to school, listening to it. Oh, wait, hold on, listen. I'm driving in my car, and I'm listening to Tommy Curry, and I gotta look over because some of the stuff he's saying, I'm looking at my kids. I'm like, I might need to put on some gangster rap. Shit, listen, I'm serious. I was like, I might need to put on. We might need some rap or something to kind of lighten up the mood up in this motherfucker. Cause I was like, you know, I be driving down the street and I have to be looking around and shit. It's one of those type of books where you be like, God damn, this book might need to be, listen, get it before it's banned. I'm trying to tell you right now, get it before it's banned. Because this book right here, my man, he done pulled the sheets up off of white supremacy, and it's a naked skeleton up under that motherfucker. Sitting up there shaking. supported by two black goons on the side. Like, oh my God, I said, oh man. But Navita just sent me a message, so she got some idea. But I think we need to go and work on getting Tommy Curry here. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna have to go on and put that on the list and raise that money and bring him and really have a serious discussion. But we have a way to do it. I got, the mind of Brother Hatim is turning over, and we got Navita already on the ground right now because she done sent me 3 messages about what I just said. All right, family, so now let's go and do this toast so I can go and get out here and iron these young ladies' clothes because I don't like my babies going to school wrinkled at all. You know, I was about to let them know about the pimp out there. You know what I'm saying? That's working on it right now. Because her mind, the wheels is turning now, right? Because she be like, y'all be bringing all these old people. Every time I tell her about a speaker that we want to bring, or, you know, she be like, you killing me, man. You killing me, man. You know, I mean, y'all killing me, man. I'm like, I be like, dang, she actually make me feel old. I be like, no, you killing me, man. I say, but Kwame won't. Y'all killing me. I'm gonna hype it up for you, but y'all killing me, man. Y'all got to bring somebody. So, but so Navita, I could guess you're with bringing Tommy Curry here, the author of Man Not. Are you behind that? Before I lift up this glass, let's see if she with that. What say you, Black Yoda? Cause she say our choice of speakers is just whack and old and stuff like that. What say you, Black Yoda? Anybody else out there got any comments? Would you like to see no creases? Oh, y'all killed that. You know, for now. But you know, that's gonna be one of the main pushes. You know, I will be fighting along with reparations. I will be fighting to bring back creases. Right? I can't put creases in my pants now because I can't afford it. You know, living that ADOS life. So I'm gonna bring creases back right along with reparations. So answer my question. Would y'all like to bring Dr. Tommy Curry? Come on. Yes, no, maybe? Alright, but anyway. Alright. Let me check the news line real quick. There's no news. We move straight into Gye-Nyame journey. Perhaps for Malcolm X celebration. Ooh. Malcolm X would be. Well, I was thinking about bringing the Supreme Court Justice for the Malcolm X celebration, since I found out he's a follower of Malcolm X. Clarence Thomas. I was thinking about bringing Clarence Thomas for the Malcolm X Festival, since he's such an ardent follower of Malcolm X. No, I'm serious. I told y'all we share the paradigm. Y'all didn't know. I know y'all. I can't say it with a straight face, but Clarence Thomas, big ups, Malcolm X. So I was thinking about inviting him to the Malcolm X celebration to come and speak about, his love for Malcolm X. What y'all think about that? Then we can bring Tommy Curry another time. Navita, can you hype up bringing Clarence Thomas for the Malcolm X celebration? I think we could do it. But yeah, I mean, Tommy J. Curry, he gonna split some heads, he gonna split some wigs, man. I don't know how much it's gonna be to get him, but we can look into that and we can start working on that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go on and solidify the Kwanzaa piece, and we'll talk about that this weekend, and then we'll get working on Brother Tommy Curry, because I got another way that I could bring him too. But once again, Vita ain't gonna like it. She ain't gonna like it. But you can't make everybody happy all the time. Just saying. I know I'm gonna hear about it later, but you can't make everybody happy all the time. Alright, but anyway. Raising our glass. We raise our glass. What's up, Shorty? Welcome. Welcome in. There's enough room. Come on in, everybody. Come on. We're waiting for y'all. About to get this toast popping off. Salute these ancestors. Right? They make our tribe strong. The lifeblood of the peoples. Right? We raise our glass to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that Creator with one resounding Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? I tell you where we go. Y'all know where we go. We go to the magic list. We go to the power list, right? We pull out our power list and we start reading the name of the ancestors that help us formulate this tribe and that roll out before we start our day and help knock down some of the obstacles. They don't knock them all down, because we can't grow without some conflict. You know what I'm saying? Conflict is important in our growth. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we try to dodge the conflict, but there's always, in order for us to move forward, the warrior has to be pulled out of us. The warrior fire that comes up within us that causes the transformation, the alchemical change within us, that warrior fire, that conflict that moves us forward. So they can't knock down all the obstacles. Like we can't knock down all the obstacles for our children, but we can make the road smoother. So that when they are rolling down the road of life and they get to their point to take over, you know what I'm saying? There's a conflict waiting for them, but they didn't have to go through all the bumps and the stuff that we went through. They're nice and rested for their challenge rather than fighting old fights. Family, we got to pledge not to leave old fights for the coming generations. We need to be able to plug into the wisdom of our ancestors so that we could properly do that. We can learn the lessons that they left. I got another name for you. Samantha Damon. Oh, them Gye-Nyame girls are at it again. Miss Vicky, can you pass me that pen right there? Thank you. Let me go and put this new name down. All right, I'm going to try to squeeze it on your list so I make sure that, because I like to put the name of the people that's on it. Samantha Damon. All right. So here we go. We raise up our glass to our ancestors. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert, the Texana, Davis, I'm Brown, St. Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Christopher, Fanny, Gaston, Natalie, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva, Brown, Marco Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown, the second, Barbara Twigs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Farr, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Sapet Mott Ra, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Starling, and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulling, the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Rem James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Argo, Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Trill Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Darrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Sergeant Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Heme World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Haley Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinez, Amitep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dini Monares, Gene and Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basigi Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Dan Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DePriest Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scattleberry, Wilson Haley, Alma Hines, Fellas Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Michael Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Bruce Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, I'm Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Here, Tell McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino, Baby Hatch, Hatch Senior, Manly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Jodine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlton Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, and West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lady Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Lauren Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.A. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Maria Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Don Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Brawlers, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Imania Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, and Shelby McClendon. And we move on to Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James, Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Dermonte Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, also known as Nigel Turner. Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gans, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Monger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Joanna, Jashandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al Lauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Wan, Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Karimi Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Tilar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamira Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samanda Demond, Samanda Demond, Ethel Marshall. And we want to send a special shout out to Steve Dougie Shelton. I think that's right. I can't tell my end sometime. Steve Dougie Shelton. Steve Dougie Shelton. Steve Dougie Shelton. We raise our glass, family, and we say, Ashe, man, feels so good to be able to start the day and read my ancestors' names. Man, come on. All right, family, we are moving to the moment. We raise our glass and we salute this moment, realizing that in this moment we have a pact with our ancestors and we have a promise for our future generations, and the only place that it can be handled is right here in this moment. So we need to stop wasting moments and start building, start knocking down, start getting what's here now ready for them tomorrow. All right? So, family, I ask you to activate your reticular formations, right? Activate your reticular formations and seek out Ujima, right? Go out there and I want you to find Ujima. Take a picture of it, post it up on the Gye-Nyame Journey, Facebook page. And for those that don't speak the language, Ujima means collective work. and responsibility. It's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey, right? Ujima means collective work and responsibility. Seek it out. Hashtag Ujima. Hashtag Ujima found. Hashtag Ujima day. Hashtag Ujima baby. If you're Ujima baby, take your picture, post it up on the site. It's your day. Actually, that's what we need to start doing. On your day, you need to post something up on the wall. News article and hashtag Coochie Chagalia. You know what I'm saying? It's hashtag Ujima. On your day, if it ain't nothing but a picture of yourself, how you feeling yourself? You're feeling yourself. I don't care. It's on you. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's appropriate. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all pictures. You know, put some of the cleavage up. I'm just joking. You put some of the cleavage out if you want. But y'all know what I'm saying. You know, we don't want to get too crazy. So we want to give those Ujima babies a round of applause. Oh, my audience is being blocked off by... Oh. Man. All right, let's do it again. And for those Ujima babies. So, for those who don't know what Ujima means, that don't speak the language, Ujima is collective work and responsibility. The demonic principle today is righteousness. Respect is what we teach in M7. The color is blue. As you can see, light blue. I'm going to get a darker blue. I honestly thought indigo should be a dark blue. And then we move into a lighter type blue for the blue. But you know, actually, I'm defining it. So, dark blue indigo. I want dark blue indigo. That soft indigo, yeah. All right. Something burning. Real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Blue. The Hermetic law today is vibration. Male name for the day is Kwaku. Female name for the day is Akua. And we will be coming out with that e-course about lining up those days and, learn how to use those days and the powers that go with each one of the days. Because each one of us got a superpower for the day that we was born on. Each one of us got a superpower for the day that we was born on. So we raise up our glass to the present moment, family. We salute this moment in all its power and all its glory. We've been blessed with it. So let's work it, right? We raise our glass. We say our shape from new, move to our future generation. We toast our children, our children's children on to infinity. We raise our glass up to them in advance. Because we going to knock stuff out the way so that they could go and conquer the world. Raise up our glass and we say our shape. From there, family, we move to all of our relations. And we toast all of our relations and we say our shape. From there, family, we move on. And from all of our relations, we move into that selfish toast. That selfish toast time. This for you. What do you need right now in this moment to move towards the greater you? Move towards the better you. To move towards the moment using you. Alright? Alright. Got it. Ashe, last but not least, I'm going to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, the most uplifting, the wisest, the strongest, the person with the most insight. You the person with the most insight in the room. We raise up our glass and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, we wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And as we say in Gye-Nyame, cat in. Alright? Thanks for that, Kwame. That shit is hot. Cat in. I'm gonna sip a little bit here. Mature, but delicious. Right here, this one, all the sweetness have been consumed and it's right on the edge of changing. It's right on the edge of transforming. Going through another transformation. So this is like middle age. This is about where I'm at in my life. You know what I'm saying? All the sweetness has almost been consumed, and right now I'm at that. I'm approaching that mature, mellow state, right? Then after that is all vinegar. That was a good one, nothing wrong with vinegar, because you can put the vinegar on your salad. You're using the recipes. The vinegar has the wisdom of what was sweet, but it took it, and and it has all of the medical qualities that your body needs. The ambrosia, as it moves through, yeah, it got some, but at the most mature state, that's where the health benefits really, really kick in. All right, so family, this is Brother High Tim. I'm out. Y'all have a good morning. I'm gone. It's time to iron the clothes. Peace.